Going over to the cultural part podcast, you have the Wicked press tour being woke and insufferable, with including cow rings and Marxism and leftism ideologies. Which, yeah, this is not the Wicked that was back in my day. Which I think well, back in my day I was in the band, and I stayed awake for at least the first 15 minutes of Wicked, which I knew was about a witch who was green, and that was about it. But I remember that part. I mean, granted, I was a high school kid. I wasn't too interested in that sort of stuff, but nevertheless, they found a way to make it insufferable. Now, this comes to us thanks to End Wokeness, in which he says, quote, Wicked's press tour is somehow more insufferable than it already was. Now, oh, I'm sorry. I should have given a visual disclaimer or just a visual warning because this is unattractive to the umpteenth power. Granted, this coming from me saying something. It's how do I describe? It's one of the few times where if you're not watching on Rumble or YouTube, you're perhaps blessed. One gal I thought was the King from 300, or perhaps Will Smith's wife. A bald gal wearing I think it's a snuggie with fingernails about 3 inches long. Of course, she has a cow ring and enough earrings on her ear, in which they probably weigh at least a couple pounds apiece. And oddly enough, she's wearing a tie and a suit under this snuggie-looking thing. So F minus minus for fashion, of course. And the other gal, does she have a cow ring as well? Who is telling these women that this is attractive? It's one of the top 10 most unattractive things anyone could do to their body is getting that stupid cow ring. I would love to know the origin of who's telling these gals it's attractive. It's not. It's ridiculous. It's a big red flag of leftism. Just, I suppose we should appreciate it because you can kind of just steer away from it. But yeah, every time I see it, I just think, dumb cow. But that's just me. Let's maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will surprise us with their eloquence and brilliance of the analysis of the Broadway play and what it stands for. Of course not, but we'll dive on in.
I'm a person, and I feel.
Well, that's unique. She's a person. She feels. That's pretty unique. I didn't know people have feelings. Really?
I'm a person, and I feel, and I have feelings, and I can share them.
Who is this? And then some weird gal. I'm guessing they're in relations. The gal to her left is holding her hand and going, affirming this ridiculousness.
And if you need to cry right now, you cry.
Yeah. And
So weak.
and someone said to me once that the green was the thing that I would love the most about Alphabet, that I would.
I guess I don't know if this counts as a Netflix race swap. So instead of being green, is she African American? Was she green in the movie or the play? I don't know.
Want to stay green, but actually, being green, yes, I loved playing this character. But every time I took the makeup off, I loved who I was even more. So I've come away feeling really beautiful.
You f***ing are.
Lies.
Holy shit.
I mean, God.
You
absolutely,
know?
Yeah. What you've brought to this film and to these characters, you've not just taken care of them, you have transformed them for good.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is also my first time ever doing a
You
junkie.
have been the
amazing.
light
You're
of the
amazing.
day. You are
truly-
such a gift.
You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much
We
Thank you
for
appreciate
coming
you.
into this room
Thank
today.
you.
We needed to come in.
I would love to see an episode of The Survivor or The End of the World and see how they would fare in a scenario where they actually had to fend for themselves or do anything productive. It'd be probably a pretty short episode. I think they'd starve or freeze to death if this took place in Antarctica or Detroit. And just comically ridiculous. And yeah, it went pretty well. I got 5.9 million views and 32,000 likes. Almost as bad as the Star Wars accolade thing, where I almost had the same creepy, weird vibes. Now I'm curious, is Wicked making a profit right now? I mean, this play has been going on since the dawn of time, or so it seems. Is Wicked, let's see, making a profit on Broadway? Let's see here. Making profit on Broadway. I mean, who's paying for this crap? I mean, yeah, sure, San Francisco, but on a mass broad appeal, are people buying these tickets? They're making... What? Okay, this has been around for decades, but according to Grok, the AI from Twitter or X, they say Wicked is making a profit on Broadway. The musical has been financially successful, with the reports indicating it's grossed over $1.6 billion just on Broadway alone. All right, what about the past year? Past year finances, Wicked Broadway. I mean, are they money laundering? I can't imagine paying to see these gals pretend to act. So they're saying the adaptation in 2024 is earning around 164 million domestically. Jeez Louise. But what's the profit margins? Not getting that data right now. It's still more than I ever really thought. I thought I made like $20 maybe a special on Netflix. Jeez Louise. But let's go in the comments. One of the first ones comes from Paul Zupa, who says, quote, "They've become masters at making sure no one wants to see their performance," getting 3.7 thousand likes. Colin Rugg says, "Grande is looking very bikini, so needs to get her food," getting 1.3 thousand likes. Arthur Eagleman says, "These people are just weird," getting 2.3 thousand likes. Yeah, the most hilarious thing about the 2024 election was all the leftists saying Republicans are weird. The pinnacle definition of the pot calling the kettle black. I also have Thick Eggshell says, "Why do they keep torturing us with these horrible people?" Getting 244 likes. Base Electrician says, "What in the hell am I looking at here?" And yeah, he does a zoom in on the gal, the African American gal, has like 4-inch long nails, which is a sure sign you've never done a modicum of manual labor in your life or just lazy. What real job can you do with 3-inch nails? Now, I don't mean a carpentry job in which you can actually get some good things done, hammering 3-inch nails. I mean the nails that they glue onto their fingers. The fingernails, I should be specific. So yeah, you got those alien-looking fingernails. The white gal who just looks like soulless eyes. I always have those eyes. And then, I mean, that Xerxes from, is this 300? Is this like a modern, no, it's supposed to be Wicked, not 300. It looks like the king, the Persian king from 300. No, is that Leonidas? No, Leonidas was the good guy. Huh. Again, who is telling women that cowering is hot? It's most certainly not. Jeez Louise. Now that also got 476 likes. House of Trad says WMF was the finest. And it's a picture of Elizabeth Warren says Native American. Kamala Harris is African American. Michelle Obama is oppressed. Joe Biden is competent. George Floyd is a hero. Was it Bill Gates is a scientist? What was that mentally vacuous kid who pretends to know about the environment? Greta Thunberg is an expert. Mostly peaceful protest. Then was it the healthcare Secretary of Secretary of Defense or Secretary of Health, who is a man pretending to be a woman? It got 1.8 thousand likes because yeah, they're all obviously the antithesis of those things. Community notes. Interesting profile name says, "Quote, Wesley Snipes is in Wicked? No way, I love that dude." Which, why is that? Why does Wesley Snipes have earrings? How pathetic is that? Men don't do that. Ridiculous. But kind of looks like that gal, yeah. Got 1.1 thousand likes. Evil Texan says, "Are they trying to sell me a Jaguar?" Getting 7,000 likes. Yeah, that's looks like it. Let's see. LM says, "What makes them think this is in any way attractive?" And as a white gal with a cow ring saying, quote, "Ladies, there's been a misunderstanding. No one finds these attractive except for ranchers and cattle." Got 1,000 likes, which, yeah, I don't know why women keep doing this. It has to be a conspiracy theory by someone who wants to decrease the global population by making women so unattractive no one would ever talk to, yet alone sleep with them. I'm convinced that has to be true. That has to be the thing. What other explanation could there be for women wearing these cow rings? I mean, the nose rings are controversial enough. That was a couple years back where you started to get the one on the outer of the nose. I don't know what you call it. I'm not a nose aficionado. I just know I have one. Now you also have House of Trad said, "Time to take over." It's Elon Musk. It's like a parody of him buying MSNBC. Got 855 likes. Let's see. Zuno says wokeism destroys it because it cannot create, getting 304 likes, which, yeah, they usually have a lack of creativity. This is, again, they just take something that was a respected intellectual property of Wicked and made it ridiculous. And also race swapped it like they always do. And of course, there's always one way that they do this. General says, "We are not the same people. Thank God for that," getting 175 likes. Hypnotic says, after the interview, all three, it's a gif of, looks like kitchen scissors doing their magic against each other, getting 343 likes. Do one more. Brooke says, "Who dressed this lady? She is already notoriously obnoxious. Least she can do is dress like a normal person." Yeah, the Xerxes gal with the cow ring and 12 earrings per ear. Yeah, she has a tie, a collared shirt, a sweater, And it looks like a bastardized Snuggie. I mean, how is she not like ridiculously like uncomfortable with the heat generated by that or captured off her body? Perhaps she's a lizard? I don't know. Got 799. Let's make it 800 likes. There we go. And a lot of people are posting pictures of cows with the cow ring. But let's see here. Yeah. Relaxing with Whiskey says, Ruby Rod did green so much better and was far more entertaining. What was that? Chris Tucker dressed in drag getting 68 likes? So, again, I still cannot believe that play is making a profit. I mean, who the heck is seeing that? And, I mean, let me know. Do you think, I mean, are any of these bizarre interviews going to stop anytime soon? I feel like we're seeing a cultural shift with Trump winning, especially the popular vote. But let me know your thoughts are, because, as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.